This is the first episode of That's Offside weekly update. So make sure you stay tuned to us because we will be doing this on a weekly, giving you updates on South Africa, Europe, and any other sport that we find entertaining in that week. I think I want to start off on my side because we've just sold Nunez to a Saudi club. We're
Yeah.
going to sell Harvey Elliott as well to, I think Leipzig is interested. And Newcastle has lost their now top target to Manchester United. So, I mean, the Isaac issue is still going through. I don't know how we're going to get this deal done because it makes no sense for
Yeah.
Newcastle to let go of Isaac when they don't have a replacement.
Yeah. So I was also thinking about that. Um, yeah. So I wanted to concentrate on Man United and Liverpool's transfer targets. Like you said, Nunez has gone to Al Hilal now for 46 million.
Mm.
So that opens up some more funds for Isaac. But it looks like Newcastle are struggling because all the targets have already been bought. So I don't know what's going to happen because he refused to go on tour with them.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. And they're making
but then so
excuses about him
he
being injured and all of that nonsense. But I mean, it is. He put his transfer request through.
yeah. So I don't. I from what I read, Liverpool hasn't given an updated bid from the 110 as yet, but they're willing to go up to 140. I think
Hmm.
Newcastle's 150, but I'm not sure. But this is going to play out now the whole season until transfer deadline, and it's going to affect Liverpool's preseason now by them prolonging this whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
from my side, I'm just a
hmm?
bit worried about Ekatike because we brought him in thinking we're not going to get Isak, and he came to us thinking he's going to be our main striker. So with this transfer dilemma, is that going to affect his mental state in the beginning? Because he might have to start the first couple of games, and then Isak comes later. Or like is
so
the player just gonna be like, I'm gonna show you my spot before he comes?
yeah. So I think the biggest people or the biggest yeah, the people that benefit from this is Liverpool
Yeah.
because you want people challenging for a position. Now he needs to prove himself. Isak, when he comes, he needs to prove himself as well.
Mm.
So they're gonna be constantly fighting for position, and I think Liverpool will benefit from that because both of them will be hungry,
True, true, true.
and one of them will know that if they don't perform, they're gonna sit bench. So
100%.
I think that's where Liverpool is gonna benefit from
Benefit from.
this.
Yeah.
The players they have to have a good mentality. I think this will test their mentality.
Yeah.
Isak is coming there. It's the same years ago when Di Maria came to United. He was the superstar. He was supposed to
Mhm.
start every game he was supposed to play.
Yeah.
But then Ashley Young took his place. Di Maria got injured. Ashley Young took his place. He started performing,
Yeah.
and then Di Maria, the superstar, couldn't get back into the side. So it's all about mentality and working hard. And
True,
I
true.
think if these two players can do that, it will be perfect for
Yeah.
Liverpool.
I think I'm the type of person that will go on with Liverpool forever, but I think we
Yeah.
United is having a
So
really good transfer market compared to like their position. I'm shocked at it actually.
so this is what happens when when you're trying to let me give you an analogy. When you're trying to get a girlfriend, where you just start chasing this girl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Liverpool, Man United is like that. You chase this girl. You chase the no. I'll give you this. I'll give you
Yeah,
the
yeah.
world. I'll give you the world. And then you see this girl doesn't want to come anymore. So you just say, leave her. It's fine.
Good.
And
Yeah.
now they're running after you. So
Yeah.
this is what happened. We used to give the big contracts. We used to give Casemiro,
Yeah.
Varane, all of them big
Yeah,
contracts.
we're chasing.
Come play for us. Exactly. Now we change our strategy. We say if they don't want to come, they don't want to come. This is
Mhm.
what we're going to offer. Newcastle offered this guy Cisco a better contract than what we offered him, but he decided to come to us. So that just tells you uh, it's gonna United are doing very well in the transfer market,
Yeah.
and I think the change of strategy is gonna work for us.
And I think this is proof that history still has an effect because United can bounce back at some stage, but if you look at it project wise, Newcastle has a better outlook for the next couple of years, the next 2 to 3 years, I feel, compared to United. But y'all's history, or maybe even equal, but y'all's history is just so much bigger than theirs that it's still appealing to just go to United.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I think it's more about club's ambition.
Mm.
Newcastle, they're not in the mindset that I want to do well in Europe, or I want to do well in the league. It's all about let's see how high we can finish on the log.
Uh,
If you think that's similar to the way of Tottenham's thinking,
yeah, yeah,
let's maintain. With United, they can see that, yes, with the history, but also ambition. We want to do well. We
yeah.
we want to
We
be
have
that
to. I
powerhouse
mean,
that
it's
we've always been.
United. I mean, even
Exactly.
if
So
if y'all came out like 16th, the next season you're still saying I'm gonna try and win the league.
yeah. So it's all about history, yes, but also ambition. What's the ambition of the club? What does the club want to achieve in the season? We did well in certain competitions last season. We got to the final of the Europa League. But that wasn't good enough for us
Yeah,
because that's not our ambition. Our ambition is to do well in the league,
yeah,
and that's what we need to do. And that's why I feel United's going to do much better now. I mean, we signed two good players in Mbermo and Cunha.
yeah.
Thus, Cisco is over the line, just final touch-ups. And then we're gonna go and we want a defensive midfielder. So they calling him the young Yaya Toure. His name is Carlos Baleba from Brighton.
Oh,
So they've put in, oh well, they inquiring 100 million bid for him. He's a defensive
so
midfielder.
my
So that will
question will be, given that United has already said that they're struggling financially, where are they finding 100 mil?
it's all a front. I think it's all a
Smoke
front.
and mirrors.
Uh, yeah, I mean it's they justify firing the people.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah,
But anyway, yeah. So that's a good. Another transfer that I wanted to talk about is Son. Son, the legend of Liverpool, the legend
no,
of Tottenham Hotspur, has left, and now he's signed for after 10 years. So he
yeah.
said that he won't leave until he wins something, and he doesn't see himself as a legend until he's won something with the club, and he's won something with the club now. So now he feels that it's time to move. He's moved now to LAFC, so he's going to play in
Yeah.
the MLS. Yeah, so that's
You know,
that's
I've
good for
I've never
him.
thought of Song as one of those guys that go for money. So I'm like, what is he looking at when he's going to America? I think, is it like his latter part of his career, and he just feels like he's dropping pace and he wants to go to a slightly slower league because he's never seemed as that money kind of guy.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's about money. I would rather say I'm not too sure about the move, but he's done well in England. He's proved himself already in England. So maybe if he wants to get a payoff, which I doubt that's the the reason he's going there.
Mm,
I think maybe it's the whole World Cup factor. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because the World Cup is there in their country, so maybe just to build his name in their country. So when the
yeah,
World
yeah,
Cup
get a
is
better
there,
brand name, especially the latter part of his career. Try and get a better brand
yeah,
name and see what you can do outside of soccer as well.
yeah, yeah. And then let's bring it back home. I'll just
Ooh.
give you some update of Relebohile Mofokeng, our superstar
Mm-hmm.
young boy for Orlando Pirates. So there was talk that he is going to Saudi, or there was inquiries from PSV in the Dutch league for him.
Yeah.
But as of yesterday, the coach of Pirates has released a statement saying that he is staying. He is integral to the part of to the success of the club. So they don't foresee him moving in the next season. So that's the comments
So
from the
I'm
coach.
I'm
But
more excited about that.
yeah, so I'm excited about it. But anything can happen from now till the
Mm.
end of the transfer market. So we don't know. But But if the coach has come out and said that, I hope if he stays for
Okay,
another
I'll
season at
I'll be
least.
honest. I'm very Liverpool tied. Does our South African transfer window work the same as Europe?
So from what I understand is the first game of the season, that's when it closes, but I'm
Mhm.
not too sure. I'll have to check that. But
Okay.
I doubt it's the same as Europe. But remember, if they are because you know how
Yeah.
Africa works, we
Yeah.
always we have a set of rules, but we break that rules for Europe.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
happen is if our transfer market closes, they'll still find a way
Work according to them.
to
Yeah.
to purchase. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's how
True.
I think it works. I'm not too sure of but I remember that a few players went after hours closed. I think
I'll be
like
honest.
Percy
I
Tau
hope
went to
I hope this link to the Saudi club gives a bigger spotlight on him, and maybe
yeah.
some bigger clubs from Europe and other places will maybe take a bit more notice and give him a bit more attention. I think that would be really beneficial to his career as well as
Yeah.
seeing South Africa have more talent.
Yeah, so his colleague that used to play for Pirates, Mokhota, he's gone to Saudi already. So
Hmm.
that's now opened the door. So let that guy perform the season, so they can say, "Where's this person from South Africa?"
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's when they can start looking at South Africa. So I'm hopeful for that.
Hmm.
That's I think that's about it for transfers for me for this week. I think United is doing well. I thought Liverpool was doing absolutely well in the transfer market, but I think United has shown everyone that they're still a powerhouse, even though they finished 16th in the league.
100%. It's shocking. So yeah, I think with the league starting up in the next 2 weeks, we'll probably have a lot more topics to go through. And yeah, guys, stay tuned. We'll keep you up to date on football as well as anything South African related, whether it's table tennis, whether it's golf. We have Brandon, our expert sports commentator, to take us through everything.